In Islam, fasting during the holy month of Ramadan is obligatory for the faithful who have reached puberty and those who are sane and are healthy. Children who have not reached puberty are therefore exempted but are encouraged to fast for a limited period. GTV News has been finding out about how this is done.
The transition between childhood and adulthood is a gradual process. However, the demarcation line between childhood and adulthood remains slightly different all over the world. In Islam, the separation line between childhood and adulthood is based on sexual maturity. The Islamic definition of maturity means that many children, particularly girls as young as 9 years of age, may be treated as adults because their menstrual cycles start early. Here, reaching adulthood is an important turning point in the lives of those children, and it involves fundamental changes in all aspects of their lives because it affects their religious duties such as performing prayers and fasting. Passing on religious beliefs to a child is significant to parents who practice the various kinds of religions. The doctrine of Islam is such that parents are expected to groom their children and instill in them the fundamentals of their religion so as to prepare them for the obligatory task which awaits them at the maturity stage of their lives as followers of Prophet Muhammad. So we sought to find out how the grooming is done.
The Quran is not explicit in the age at which a child or a Muslim for that matter should start the fast. You know, the fast is obligatory upon one who is sane, upon one who is mature, upon one who is healthy, and one who has some understanding. Considering these factors, it becomes apparent to us that a child of less than 15 years may not be all that mature to start the fast. But we have to groom the child maybe at the age of 7 or 8. You can allow the child to start fasting gradually, maybe a day, and then there can be a break for about a couple of days. Then he may try again, he or she may try, so that it does not injure the child's health and mental status.
The month of Ramadan is holy in Islam. For this reason, Muslim parents go to all lengths to ensure that the values of their religion are properly passed on to their children. By doing so, they will be fulfilling Prophet Muhammad's order that parents should teach their wards how to pray and fast from their childhood days. This will make it easier for them to fast when they get to the obligatory stage of adulthood. One may wonder how easy or difficult this task is for the Muslim parents.
We allow the children to start the fast from the age of 10 years and above. You must set a good example for the child to follow. As time goes on, the child will get used to the process.
You don't have to force the child to go beyond his or her limit. You have to take them through the process step by step.
Some Muslims our cameras caught up with in Accra had different stories to tell about how they were groomed till they got to the maturity stage.
As children, we were all taught to learn how to fast. So by 10 years, you start fasting. Sometimes they will ask us to fast from 6 or 5 to 12 o'clock, being you have fasted for half a day. So we've been doing this as learning stages. But to attain maturity comes from oneself.
Fasting started seriously in secondary school. From primary, JHS, it was always there. It was either the half day or I don't do it at all. Or some days I do it for just intermittently like that till I got to secondary school when it became fully serious.
I started fasting at the age of 12 years. Since then, fasting has become one of my habits. Even if not the month of Ramadan, according to the sayings of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we should fast on Tuesdays and then Thursday, and I have been fasting during that time.
If the saying practice makes perfect is anything to go by, then the period of preparation for Muslim children till they get to the maturity stage is a laudable practice.